Oneplay.ng is where you get to. Oneplay.ng is where you get to get your tickets. Each ticket costs 500 naira. You can also use the USSD code, which is star 347 star 880 star 6 hash. Star 347 star 880 star 6 hash. Right? Do that. Let's have you join in. And who knows, we'll be calling you today or even tomorrow, because every ticket you get from Saturday up until tomorrow is valid for the big jackpot draw, 75 and 50,000 naira to two individuals. But for now, let's see who our second 25,000 naira winner is. Okay, it's ringing. It's a good sign.
Hello.
Hello, good morning to you. This is Jude from Nigeria Info.
Yeah, Jude, how are you?
I'm very well. Very well. Thank you for answering the call. What's your name, sir?
My name is Matthew Omokole.
Matthew Omokole.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Matthew. What time did you get your one-play ticket this morning?
Something to 10 or...
To 10. Okay.
To 10. Yeah.
All right. Well, you obviously were a very, very lucky person because some of the accounts that even just coming did not get through, but you did. Your number has been on my computer now for about a minute. That means you are our 25,000. So second 25,000 naira winner for today.
Oh, that's a good story today.
It is. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased for you. But it's not done, because tomorrow your number is also going to be in the jackpot, as you stand the chance of also winning 75,000 naira as well. So just keep your fingers crossed from tomorrow.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So the one play team will call you in the next 24 hours. They will ask you for your ID and your bank details, and you'll be credited with the 25,000 naira. All right.
That's lovely.
It is indeed. Mr. Matthew, have yourself a wonderful day. All right.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Jude. I love your program.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. Thank you for listening and participating. Have yourself a good day. All right.
Thank you, Jude.
All right. Thank you. All right. So one done, second done. Now we can continue with our conversation. And if you're just joining in, good morning. We're talking about misogyny in Nigeria. And my question is, do you think, from your own personal experience, that misogyny is reducing, has declined in this country in the past few years? So what is misogyny? For those who don't know, misogyny is basically people, men in particular, who hate women. It includes aspects of prejudice, grandiosity, fear. And it manifests itself in some very subtle ways. For example, misogynistic men would not take a word, anything from a woman as serious. They wouldn't value a woman's pain. They are not empathetic towards a woman's plight. They feel whatever a woman goes through, whatever a woman is doing, is for women. Some misogynistic men would go as far as not even participating in some house chores. After all, now woman supposed to do them. Right? I can go on and on, but you get the drift. But the most obvious and sometimes covert way that some men are or have been misogynistic in this country is the fact that they would not pay too much respect to a woman, no matter how old the woman is. Yes, they will go here, greet you, okay, no problem. But the woman wants to give them advice. No, you can't take it. Why? Because it's a woman. The woman says this is the best thing to do. No, they won't take it. Their wives are basically baby-making machines, not to be taken very seriously. Now, do you think that trend, do you think that's, habit has declined? I'd say in the past 30 years. What say you? Let's have a conversation.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Hello, Jude on 92.3 Nigeria
0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. These are the numbers you can use to join in our conversations. Our WhatsApp number, only for messages. Please don't call this last number. This WhatsApp number is only for you to send messages to, is 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. 90.3 Nigeria Info. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning to you.
Very good morning once again.
Good morning.
I'm Minaso Tony. I'm calling from.
Welcome, Tony. Thank you for joining us, Minaso Tony.
It's like Jude that we did English class. Teaching us the new way.
Welcome.
Is it not? Misogyny, is it not?
Yes.
Let me start by saying big ups or thumbs up to the Super Falcons, and the Tigers, for winning the African Cup of Nations, the basketball as well. You see, the word misogyny, for me, I want to see is that the kind of ethics, people set out rules, values, looking at from 70 downwards. The family circle, if you look at the family circle, where you have misogynistic parents, especially the father, values we are placed on the male side. The girl side, in terms of education, they see them, if I tell like trainer now, my husband has to go carry and go to. So the emphasis was on the values we are placed on the male side. The girl side, especially in the east, even in the south side here, it was like that. Even no matter how educated the girl side was, the values, they don't place that value, that priority on the child, the girl side. Everybody is the male side. So I think the thing has reduced for now. The awareness. Before when you see the girl side going, to the field to play football, the parents will say, hey, Obama no one go to school again, now football. But you can see what the Super Falcons and the female team, look at, they have made us proud. What the male, their counterpart cannot do. They have achieved it. Now these days, it's even the women that are taking care of the house. Some of them are even breadwinners. I'm telling you the truth. So the thing has reduced for me. It's getting better.
It's getting better.
Awareness. There is this awareness.
Okay.
That consciousness.
All right, Tonya, thank you very much. Tonya says it's getting better. It is vastly improved. 90.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Welcome,
Favor.
I would say it has reduced because the women are standing up for themselves now.
Okay.
Those days when they allowed themselves to be trodden upon and spoken to in a derogatory manner. Then secondly, some cultural practices are just what is hampering this thing from reducing. I'll give you an event that happened recently. We had a church program in my church where we were doing like a cultural day for each tribe. And a particular tribe in River State, I observed that the sitting arrangement was that the men would sit in front and the women would sit at the back.
Okay.
All other tribes, the men and the women sat by side by side, husband and wife, excuse me. So I asked somebody from that tribe, why are the women sitting at the back and the men sitting in front? He said that is their culture. She said that's their culture. And the women have accepted it that way. And so you see some cultural practices and what is not allowing these things to totally decline or totally be eroded. But thank goodness the women are standing up for themselves. But it's quite difficult to stand up against cultural practices. Because I just didn't understand, I didn't see any reason why a husband and wife comes to an event and you say the woman should sit at the back because she's a woman. Then younger men are sitting in front. Well, that's their culture, but it was a learning point for me. So if I see somebody that wants to marry from that type, I will tell the person, these people, they don't let women know. If you go to their event as a woman, you sit at the back. And maybe your younger brother will sit in front. Or the younger person. So cultural practices are not allowing this thing to decline. as much as it should have been eroded as a matter of fact. That's my contribution.
All right, thank you very much, Favor. It's reducing, but the cultural practices are not making it go as quickly as it ought to. 9.3, hello, Potako drop call scenario. Now, what's the difference between a misogynist and a chauvinist, right? Because when particularly for the Gen Zs and maybe millennials, when we're dating, we're like, this guy is a chauvinist, he's a chauvinistic pig, what exactly is a chauvinist? Now both concepts, right, involve the negativity of perceptions about women. Chauvinism stems from the sense that the male is more superior than the female, and that the women are naturally weaker, less intelligent, or otherwise less able in some capacity compared to the men. Now, some individuals with chauvinistic beliefs, right, may enjoy being around women, but they would not take them seriously. They will protect them because, now my baby, now my babes. I mean, they run this babe. So it's kind of like keeping a harem. It's kind of like, let me show other men how many women I can keep. But I don't want these women to be bigger than me because they don't have sense in some cases. 90.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, good morning.
My name is Muriel.
All right, Muriel, please, could you speak up? Your voice is very faint. Welcome, please.
Okay. Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, please.
Muriel.
Welcome.
The worst thing that can happen to any woman is to be married to a misogynistic man. A man that believes that a woman cannot make sense. When she's talking, a woman they listen to you say, now woman, waiting woman sabi. A man that believes that he needs to train his wife, use skin to train her to insist. A man that when his wife didn't give birth to women, he can even throw her out of the house. He does not even love his daughter. A misogynistic man. Now, Jude, you're asking if the trend has reduced.
Over the years, let's say over the past 10 years or 5 years.
I would say yes, Jude, because what we had before, how women were, secluded when it comes to politics and the like, it has changed. It has changed indeed, and so many men are now even allowing their wives to go to school, further education, even become PhD holders.
What do you mean allowing them to become PhD holders? Allow.
Trust me, Jude. I have seen a man, a very wealthy man, that refused. He is a very, very wealthy man. And the wife is just an ordinary teacher. And he refused. She did her master's and he said, stop there. Don't go further. Why? I want to get my PhD. He said, I said you should stop there. You want to become a doctor, Mrs. Well, me, I'm just Mr. They don't. Most men don't. Some will even threaten divorce if a woman wants to further her career. Sometimes I say it's like the way you. In fact, I just thank you most of the time because when I listen to so many radio stations and not many journalists really are trying their best, to highlight women, to put women on the spotlight, to try to see how they can change the narrative, how women are viewed and the like. Not many. I've not seen them. I've not. And that's why I keep praising you. I say, God will help bless you with a good wife. So that at the end of the day, after trying all this for us, and you now go and make mistake. No, God forbid. Look, Jude, the trend has reduced. And thanks to education and social media, how even men and women are seeing how women are being valued in the other parts of the world. And they look and say, that woman will become a prime minister. That woman will become this German. Is it not the same wife I have? And over the years, they've also seen how their wives are raising their children. Their wives are raising wonderful children for them. And look, a misogynistic man will just think that his wife cannot even make sense, do homework for. What do you want to do? In fact, if he has his way, he can even go to the market by himself to buy foodstuffs, everything, because he believes his wife cannot even use common sense to calculate what to buy and what not to buy. So I believe those men, it goes a long way to tell their background, how their fathers, relegated their mothers, and their mothers and their sisters meant nothing to them. So most times I don't blame them, but not blaming them is different from you experiencing it. Trust me, a woman that is experiencing it, they are sadists. For me, I just believe they may be, but the wife around them can never. You don't even just smile. Why are you laughing as if you don't know what you're doing? What is making you to laugh? A woman is happy. Maybe she's looking through her phone. Maybe she's discussing with somebody. She laughs. What are you laughing for? What is funny? They just believe that you cannot make sense at all in your life. There is nothing in your brain. So like I said, the trend is changing because men and women are seeing what is happening in other clans, while people value women, how women are in the Senate, and that is why, to a large extent, even in our Senate and National Assembly, you see that now they're coming up with something that they want to keep seats, trying to change the structure so that a particular amount of seat that this must be occupied by women.
By women, yeah.
Because seeing what women are doing, how women are changing the narrative. Even our own Okonjo Iweala, how women are being valued and changing the narrative everywhere. And that is, to a large extent, changing the perception of so many men. But it is changing. But when you go to the core villages, trust me, Jude, you will not believe how they are relegating their wives to the corner. They can do anything. If they want to marry another wife, you need to even escort them. They don't care about your feelings. They impose polygamy on you. They don't care. They don't even ask you, are you okay? How dare you consult a woman for a man? You will even be the one to escort them, carry palm wine. Come on, let's go and get another wife and join you. They don't care about your feelings. How dare you get hurt? So
how dare you get hurt?
That is married to a misogynistic man. It's better to live on the top of the roof, just like the Bible said, for a nagging wife, than to live with a misogynistic man. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Muriel. Well, boy, have I heard some things today. Good morning, Jude. I'd like to give my opinion on whether misogyny has increased or decreased in the last 2 years. I like to say that it has indeed, and if it's not addressed, will continue to increase. This is why the statistics of femicide in Nigeria is on the rise, because men don't experience misogyny on a daily basis. That's why they would say misogyny is reduced. Right now, misogynistic acts are being justified as a norm. I remember a time this misogynistic topic was brought up and the women complained about how they would go to public places like markets and men would openly touch them in inappropriate places. And when they resist or get angry, these same men would brush it off. Men called the station that day and opposed the argument, saying that it is normal and women should just see it as normal. What station was this? This station? If that is not openly being misogynistic, I don't know what it is. It can even be something that appears as simple as actively opposing an argument that involves women empowerment. That is misogynistic. And I agree, because like I said in definition, right, that misogyny would sometimes show its head as being opposed to ideas and values being pushed by a woman. If that same idea or if that same reason, if that same excuse is being given by a man, it is accepted. After all, now man talk, no be woman. All right. This one says, ladies, don't marry a misogynistic man. Don't allow a wicked man to rent your womb. Haba mana. What's going on? To extend his lineage. He get why. I remember when I told my husband I want to do a postgraduate studies in something he didn't understand. He just asked me, why haven't you applied? Do you need money? Some so-called men would have felt threatened and discouraged me because at that time he had just 1 degree. Yet today, some people wonder why I give him peace. Denise is in the studio. Denise, do you think misogyny has reduced over the past year or two?
From what I see on social media, I say no.
Denise is saying no. As a woman, so it can't be me.
I only like the fact that we're talking about it every now and then is creating some level of awareness, right? Because when you go to several spheres, you just wonder the way the men think. More like the world revolves around them and them alone. In the corporate space, in the creative space, in the homes. Like the other, I think the person whose message you read, some men will not allow you advance to a certain
Yeah,
level.
I was surprised when she said the husband told the wife, "You have done MSc. Stop. Don't go forward."
They won't let you advance. It's more like, where you the advance they go? What's all this ambition for? Where you want carry and go? Well, you want to talk. What do you have to say? What do you know you have to say? So yeah, we're still in that era. Some men are learning, and some men were raised better. So the onus will lie on these men to speak to the agenda to
do better.
To do better, exactly.
All right, so you're hearing the voice of Dennis. That means you know that the sunny side of conversation is going to come through very shortly. Any snippet what's going on today?
Oh my gosh, it's Throwback Thursday, and
we'll be doing that
let's throw back to our undergraduate days.
Campus
Chronicles.
When men were boys.
Who was that exam hall MVP? You just know, that if you did not read,
that guy will show.
That guy will just show up and save the day.
But is that cheating?
Exactly. At that time, did you consider it examination malpractice, or you just saw it as I'm saving some? I mean, we're not doing first, second, and third position over here. Like.
All right, so get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Sunny Side of Conversations coming your way after the news, and keep listening. Tomorrow is Friday. I'll do my best to be as calm as possible tomorrow. I want to be humble tomorrow. I'm just going to keep it real tomorrow. All right, so see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. One play draws come through. The jackpot is going to be big. Man U fans, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning to the rest of you. The fullness of football has ripened. Let's find out who's going to be the loser and the big winners at the end of the week. Sports Gang will be with all those information from 7 p.m. Hasta la Vego, people.
Stay with us. Nigeria in